This here box contains a Movcan V30, which is a budget-friendly, street-legal electric bicycle. So let's open it up. All right, here's the bike, guys. Let's get it unpacked the rest of the way, and then we'll get to assembling. The handlebars are off. You guys can obviously see that, but this will probably be the first thing, if not close to it. This and the front wheel is what we're going to have to put together. Also comes with a little kickstand. This will definitely need to be put on as well. And now we'll take a look inside of this box that it came with. I don't know exactly what's going to be in here. So it looks like we're going to have bike pedals in here, 2 of them, and then also this toolkit. That's cool. It comes with a lock, a bike lock as well. So we'll keep that. And I don't know exactly what this is. Are they foot pegs? These things are foot pegs. That's what it looks like, for maybe for a passenger riding on the back. Then we have another box inside of here. This is probably the charger. Yep, this is the charger. So we're going to go ahead and just leave it in the box for now. The last bit we got in here is just papers. And now we are back to assembling. And the first thing I'm going to mess with here is going to be the front tire, because it ain't even mounted. So we'll get it put on pretty quickly. I'll have to flip the bike over actually, and then just throw it on here. Now I'm definitely going to have to put some air in this back tire. It's barely wanting to stand up with the kickstand because it's too short right now with the flat tire. Well, guys, right off the bat, we got a broken air pump. I don't know if I was supposed to be standing on this, but it broke on the second tire. Now to put the handlebars on is going to be pretty easy. It looks like there's going to be 4 or 6 Allen screws I'm going to have to take out of here and then put them right back down. And finally, the last thing I have to do is put the foot pedals on, and then this thing will pretty much be ready for a test drive. All right, guys, it's ready for a ride. Everything's put together mostly, and so it's time to test it. My first thoughts about the bike, which so far all I know is looks. I actually think it looks pretty sweet. I only have a Ride Star to compare it to. I made a video on that. Was actually my first video, and this thing does look better in my opinion. It looks better than the Ride Star. It actually sits higher than the Ride Star. I sat on it already off camera, and it sits higher. And this shock right here felt, just sitting here, I wasn't riding on it, but it felt about 1,000,000 times better than the Ride Star's rear suspension. Anyways, this thing is dead right now, so I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, and I'll get back with you guys in a couple hours to take this for a ride. So I just rolled it out to the backyard, all charged up and ready for the first ride. So let's power it up I'm not sure if you'll be able to see the screen too well here. Here it is, guys. Here's what it looks like. There's going to be modes. It looks like how many? 5 modes. I'm guessing that's for speed. And that's enough of this boring crap. So let's go ahead and actually take this thing for a little test ride. All right, so as I said earlier, this thing is actually pretty comfy just sitting on it here, which I haven't taken it for a ride at all yet. As usual, we'll start off in mode 5 and see how this thing goes. All right, I wasn't watching the speed too much there. I think the fastest I went back there was maybe like 16 miles an hour. So as I said earlier, like the back suspension, especially after this ride, is a lot better than the Ride Stars. Now I know why people like to put full grip throttles on these bikes. I'm not a fan of the like half throttle. It's not great, but it is on all of these bikes, so that's definitely going to be something worth getting, is one of those full grip throttles. Also guys, I just found, I was looking here, there's actually a light, which I knew that obviously, it's right there in the front, but there's also turn signals on this thing, so that's something interesting. And then there's a little horn. So yeah. Now it's time for the real test, and we're actually going to get on the road with this thing. This bike is made for roads and sidewalks, I believe, mostly. And to be able to ride on roads and sidewalks, the legal limit is going to be 28 miles per hour. So this thing is limited to 28 miles an hour. Right now, I'm not going full throttle just yet, but I definitely am going to be hitting that 28 miles an hour. And there you go, guys, just hit 28 miles per hour. Now, of course, I didn't test this with my GPS to see if it's actually 100% accurate. This is my first time riding this thing on the road. I would assume, because there is that 28 mile per hour limiter, that it's got to be pretty darn close accurate. So that's just what I would assume. So like I said, all I do have to compare this to is a Ride Star, and even though it doesn't quite have the speed of my Ride Star, it's definitely more comfy in my opinion to ride on and to pedal than the Ride Star. Alrighty guys, that is going to be about all for today's video. If you did like the Movcan bike, let me know in the comments what you thought of it, and you can actually buy your own for only $650, I believe is what it's on sale for right now. Use the link in the description, and I'll probably go ahead and throw it in the comments as well if you guys want to check this out or buy your own. If you guys also enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I do plan on making another video with this bike very soon. I'll try to do some more off-roading and a big off-road test, dirt bike trails, mountain bike trails, pretty much whatever I can find. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you stick around, and I'll see you guys in the next one.